Greetings, dear Pisces. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot. I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a peek at your general reading for Gemini season. So Gemini season started on May 20th and lasts about a month until June 20th or 21st. So just keeping in mind that we are in the throes of Gemini season. So I hope that you have been enjoying yourself. You've been taking advantage of that Gemini-like energy, right? And that's just being very versatile, being very communicative, adaptable, getting out there, enjoying festivities, having great conversations, right? All of those things are fantastic collectively for us to be participating in when we're in the season, right? And it kind of aligns in the Northern Hemisphere. We are in nearing towards that the summer months, right? And right before that, we've got lots of graduations, and the kids are out of school for summer, and people are planning family reunions and family vacations, and sitting by the pool and having cookouts and barbecues. So there's lots of opportunities if we look within our communities to really just go out there to celebrate and just to connect with people, right? And then with Jupiter, that's going to be in Cancer on June 9th, that's going to be a fantastic opportunity where we can really start bonding with those that are close to us or those that we want to be closer to. As that Jupiter in that Cancerian sign, which by the way is exalted in, is going to be such a magnifying energy to our home life, right? So if you have kids, you might grow closer to them in this next year or two that this cycle is unfolding. And this is the beginning of it, right? This summer on June 9th in Gemini season is the beginning of this very powerful, loving energy that we could take advantage of. If we look around, we feel so lucky. We all will have the opportunity. I just know it. All right. So Pisces, I've already pulled your cards, and I intuitively made a video, and I wanted to just kind of go over it again because I didn't really like the way I explained some of the energy in it. So let's go ahead. I've already pulled out. We've done a 3-card spread, and it was looking at, our first card was looking at the challenger, right? So when we talk about a challenger, this is in this season of Gemini, what is standing in your way? What's been challenging you, and what do you really need to transmute? And so what we got for you was, you've got this beautiful 9 of Pentacles energy. So this is you really being independent, right? You standing on your own, you really being self-sufficient, doing all the things that you need to do. You've got the 2 of Wands, like 2 of Wands is all about making a plan, okay? There's something in the energy here where perhaps your independence is fairly new, and maybe the self-sufficiency that you have it's fairly new. And so now you're in the throes of really planning kind of what to do next. But it's like, you got this. You're actually doing very, very well, right? In this energy. There's just a lot of, you're holding yourself very well, Pisces, in Gemini season. And you're showing up as being very independent. You're not clingy, you're not needy, you're doing your own thing, you're making your own plans, you're staying in your own lane, you're drinking your water, and it's an overall success, right? But it's showing up as in a challenger position because there could be something about this energy that makes you a little uncomfortable. Maybe the self-sufficiency feels lonely in some way, right? It could indicate that. Or perhaps maybe the self-sufficiency that you're experiencing right now is something that's new, right? Maybe you've felt like you've needed people before, and now you've gotten to a stage of life where it's like, that's just me and I'm good, right? So take that however that you wish. But I do feel your challenge is very minimal, right? It's like you are doing quite well. So there isn't much of a challenge that I see. Now, let's look at your mirror card. So when we talk about mirroring, it is that reflection that you see, right? So this is what's happening for you now, and what do you need to be made aware of? Now, just keeping in mind that just because when we see our reflection, it is altered by our perception of how we are feeling that day, right? And sometimes it's great to utilize the gifts of tools like tarot to be able to kind of navigate, whether it's just in your head or you can have that confirmation. So what's been mirrored to you right now that I'm getting is, first, you got this Temperance card. I do feel that there's quite a lot of balance and harmony in just in how you're living at this time. I do think that you feel great. Like, life recently has been very calm, harmonious. You've been at peace with people. Um, and you've also got this Judgment. So there's something here. There's perhaps some type of reckoning. If you look at this, right, it's this awakening or a reckoning. So I don't know if you are in a stage right now where you are reflecting on things, and maybe this, with this Two of Wands that we had earlier, this Two of Wands could really indicate like you're planning like a new chapter on your life, or maybe not even a new chapter. This could be like you planning a trip, honestly, like a weekend getaway. It could even be, but it's just like your mind is active and you have the fervor, so to speak, to really be able to like try to lock into actually doing something. And so there's a possibility that this Judgment is just like, okay, are we doing this or nah? Okay. But I see you being very rational. You're trying to be a very strategic thinker in some way. Um, you're really trying to like prioritize like what's important and what's not. Okay. And I think you're doing this because ultimately, like, you are a very balanced person. You just want um you need for things to align. You don't want to be in excess or deficiencies in anywhere else. So sometimes you got to make literally some judgment calls, things that you can and cannot do, people that you can and cannot help, right? So all of those things could be is what you are looking at or what you're seeing around this time. Now, finally, let's look at your Helper card. And we talk about our helper. This is what will help you the most and what should you be focusing on, okay? Now, I got the Six of Cups. This has something maybe to do with going back in time. This is like nostalgia, memories, maybe even something with kids. If you have kids, grandkids in your life, right? There's something here about creating memories in some way. I think that will be very helpful for you and very healing, comforting to really like maybe bond, right? If there's important children in your life, this will be a great opportunity for you to do that. Um, and then we've got the Empress here. Now, this Empress is literally the mama card, right? This is all about nurturing. This is creation. This is Mama Earth herself, right? And even in the picture, she's Prego, right? And it's really just like diving into this like divine feminine energy of like wanting to be a nurturer. I feel like that will be very helpful. So like I said, if there are like kids or young people, or maybe this could even be, if you don't have any kids per se, this could be you as the kid, and maybe there's something significant about like going back home and just seeing your parents or your mom, for instance, and just creating more memories or going down memory lane with, your mother. That could be very healing for you. Okay, very helpful. And then you've got this Queen of Swords, right? And the Queen of Swords is just um always remembering to have like a leveled head and an open heart, right, when it comes to things. I love the Queen of Swords. She's just very self-sufficient, she's honest, and really just like the ultimate, like, as logical as women. I don't want to say that because I am a female as well, but just a wise, logical woman who is able to balance thinking with her emotions. Okay, let's just put it that way. So I feel like those energies are very helpful for you. Like I said, connecting with kids, or maybe even your mom, maybe going back home if you don't live in the same hometown from where you are. Even if that means just communicating, picking up the phone and just like calling somebody from your hometown or your siblings, or I feel like those could be very healing things for you to do because it's in your helping position. What can help you this season? All right, dear Pisces, that's what I got for you. I hope this was helpful to anyone who listened to this message in its entirety. I hope you have a blessed, restful rest of your Gemini season. Take care. Bye.